right. Good evening and welcome. I would like to ask all senior band members to report to the side of the stage for the national anthem.
On the edges, on the edges. On the edges.
Which one is like weird?
Please stand.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets would move, their boats bursting in air, yet proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Carissa Castro? Just Carissa?
Hello, my name is Carissa Castro, Senior Class President for the Class of 2023. Please stand with me for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and for which it stands, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good job. Carissa. Just read this next piece here.
Thank you. I would like to introduce Los Banos High School Principal, Mr. Waltman.
Good evening. My name is Jason Waltman, Principal of Los Banos High School. Welcome to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2023. I'd like to take this time to introduce our special guests. Los Banos Unified School District Superintendent, Dr. Mark Marshall. Director of Elementary Services, Eric Sowersby. Director of Special Projects and Title IX Coordinator, Mr. Alberto Verduzco. And Director of EL Services, Carolina Moreno. And the Los Banos Unified School District Board members, School Board President, Mr. Anthony Pereira. Miss Lori Gattuso. And Miss Jessica Moran. Dear graduates, it is an honor for me to stand before you today and congratulate you on your outstanding achievement as your principal. I am proud of each and every one of you for reaching this momentous milestone in your academic journey. Today marks the culmination of years of hard work, perseverance, and dedication. You have overcome numerous challenges and obstacles along the way. And you should be immensely proud of yourselves for making it to this point. As you embark on the next chapter of your lives, I urge you to remember the valuable lessons you have learned during your time here. Always strive for excellence. Pursue your passions with determination, and never be afraid to take risks. Additionally, I encourage you to stay connected to the values and principles that have guided you thus far. Stay true to yourselves, embrace diversity and inclusivity, and use your knowledge and talents to make a positive impact on the world. I am proud to say that this graduating class has left a unique mark on our school, and me. You are a group of young people who are not afraid to speak your minds, a little too much sometimes, to challenge the status quo, and to stand up for what you believe in. As you move forward, remember that the journey is just as important as the destination. Embrace the challenges, savor the victories, and learn from your mistakes. Every experience will shape you into the person you are meant to be. In closing, I want to thank each of you for your contributions to our school community. You have made a lasting impact, and we are grateful for the privilege of having you as part of our Tiger family. Remember, once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Tiger Pride. I would like now to invite the class of 2023's salutatorian to the stage, Prishavala. So here's your pen. You'll say your speech, and then you'll go to here, okay? So, and this is yours.
Good evening. Since I was a freshman, I always dreamed of walking down the stage, getting my diploma, and eagerly tossing my cap into the air. I dreamed of growing up and becoming an adult. But I wish someone would have knocked some sense into me and told me that this dream would go hand in hand with the nightmare of taxes, a 401k, rent, more. The truth is, some of us are so impatient for the future without problems that we have to remind ourselves to make the most out of our present situations. In the beginning of senior year, I was diagnosed with a reoccurring cyst. After an excruciating trip to the ER where I underwent an incorrect procedure and another surgery by a specialist I was dreading to see, I was on bed rest for months. I could not walk, sit, or do simple tasks by myself. I detested being dependent on others to complete simple tasks, but most importantly, I hated feeling helpless. One day, I caught myself dreaming of what my senior year could have been without my diagnosis, and the feeling was eating away at me. I didn't want to feel that way anymore, and even though my current circumstances were undeniable, the only thing I could do was make the most of my present situation. I started asking my family to sit next to me to type or write whatever I said to complete my schoolwork. I spent hours figuring out different ways to lie down while doing homework and had to find new resources such as using the voice-to-text feature on assignments. Even bedridden, I was able to catch up on a lot of my work and get back into a school routine. I learned no matter how significant of a challenge I faced, by being determined and discovering and taking advantage of resources and allowing others to support me,
I can achieve whatever I set my mind to. But this doesn't just apply to me. This applies to every single person sitting in this stadium tonight. Everybody has their own struggle that they face, but it is in our hands to either let that struggle define us or to make the most of it and live lives the way we want to. As I look into the audience, I feel that it's so awe-inspiring that despite the fact that each of us have our own life story and struggles to share, today we sit here as a unique collective and community that's enriched with resolve, support, and strength. I have no doubt that regardless of what we do, whether we become doctors, lawyers, go into the workforce, trades, or the military, we have the power to live life on our own terms. We have the ability to make the change in our lives so that we can create a positive impact that will resonate for generations to come. When we stop being fixated on what's not in our control and start focusing on what we have the power to change, we not only begin influencing ourselves in our community, but we begin to influence the world. We are not just the class of 2023, staff, family, or friends sitting here tonight, but we are dreamers, fighters, leaders, and change makers. Thank you. I would like to introduce to this stage the class of 2023's valedictorian, Sahar Safia Ayubzai.
Good job, Prisha. This is yours? Is it different than yours?
No, it's very similar. Hello, everyone. Woo! I stand here before you today, completely grateful at the impact that the school has had on me. I wouldn't be standing here before you tonight as valedictorian if it weren't for my teachers, such as Mr. Coleman, Mr. Reardon, Mr. Stepbro, Mrs. Montiel, Mr. G, Mrs. and Mr. McCullough, who were my biggest supporters at every turn. I would also like to offer a special thanks to my first grade teacher and mentor, Mrs. Elizabeth Arachu. She created an amazing foundation for me. And to conclude the thanks, I would like to thank my parents for supporting me and pushing me to pursue academic excellence, and for their unconditional love and support through all these years. And to my extended family, you guys made sure that I knew that I could always do everything I set my mind to. Your constant presence and love made me into who I am today. Now, to the class of 2023, I would like to share this quote by Karl Barth. Although no one can go back and make a new start, anyone can start from now and make a brand new ending. Now, why am I sharing this with you? Although I don't know all of you, we certainly shared experiences these past few years. We all hated walking out when someone pulled the fire alarm and it wasn't in the class we wanted to miss. We all struggled to meet deadlines and worried before grades went out. We stressed, cried, and had breakdowns, sometimes in the same period. We also have regrets from some of the decisions we have made. We might regret not saying yes to that group hangout or not going to that school activity. But let me tell you, that's all in the past. As our journey here ends as a tiger, we will start new paths which will take us into different directions. We can all make decisions which we won't regret and make the choices that we were afraid to make. All of our shared experiences, the would-haves, should-haves, and could-haves, will act as a guide to the new future we will focus on making after tonight. This is a key moment in stepping in the right direction. And to everyone, I want to say congratulations. High school is over, and class of 2023, as you go out in the world, make your impact and create your own ending. Thank you. Woo!
I would like to invite the president of the class of 2023, Carissa Castro.
This is yours.
Thank you.
You're gonna read this, but I changed it for you. And then you're gonna go to here, okay? You're good.
the same one?
Same one that you sent me today?
Yeah.
Good evening, friends, family, teachers, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2023. When I started my freshman year at Los Banos High School, no one would have ever believed me if I told them I would be giving this speech tonight. I stand before you today as senior class president, humbled and overflowing with pride to be on this stage. As I look around, I feel empowered. So many shy and timid freshmen have grown into confident, self-motivated leaders. Many of us, including myself, didn't know how we would make it to graduation. However, tonight, we will walk across this stage better and brighter than we were 4 years ago. Freshman year marked the beginning of our high school adventure. We were eager to explore new friendships, create lasting memories, and make the most of the opportunities that lay ahead. Just as we were settling into our high school routine, our world was turned upside down by the COVID-19 pandemic. Instead of going to class and walking around campus, we stayed in our pajamas, spoke to teachers through a screen, and tried to stay afloat when the world around us was so uncertain. I miss the camaraderie of being together, and especially the thrill of school events. Yet, we persevered. We learned to never take anything for granted. When we finally returned to school for our senior year, we did so with a renewed appreciation for every moment. We walked through those doors on the first day filled with the same energy and excitement as we did the first day of freshman year. Events like senior sunrise, prom, grad night, and sunset brought us all closer together. We laughed, we cried, and we made the most of our final moments as a class of 2023. Tonight, let us remember the strength we have found within ourselves during the times of adversity. Let us cherish the friendships we have formed and the memories we have made. We know what it is to face barriers. However, while facing these barriers often feel daunting, they also make us more imaginative, hardworking, and persistent. I cannot conclude this speech without expressing my heartfelt appreciation to my family and best friends. Thank you for your continuous love and encouragement, even when I doubted myself. I also want to thank my advisors, Mrs. Patino and Mrs. Todd, for helping me every step of the way. To my fellow graduates, I am incredibly proud of each and every one of you. Thank you, class of 2023, for making these last years unforgettable. And to the administration, may you recognize the efforts of students like myself who greatly contribute to the culture of the school and do so thanklessly. Congratulations to us all, and may our past be filled with success, happiness, and endless possibilities. I would now like to introduce Mrs. Lori Gattuso, who will be announcing this year's Citizenship Awards.
Good evening. It is my honor to announce the 2023 Citizenship Award winners. This award is given to 2 students who are chosen by the Los Banos High School faculty. The winners will receive a savings bond donated by the VFW Post 2487 and the American Legion Post 166. This year's recipients are Glagel Calso and Sahar Ayubzai. I would like to introduce Kelly Todd, California Scholarship Federation Advisor, to announce the CSF lifetime members.
Okay, so. This is going to be tricky. This is the tricky part.
Good evening. My name is Kelly Todd. I'm filling in for Veronica Seaborn, who is the advisor for the California Scholarship Federation. Would the CSF members please rise and approach the stage? California Scholarship Federation is a statewide organization whose purpose is to foster higher standards of scholarship and citizenship from its members. Participation in this honor society shows that every member has achieved academic excellence. Jihad Albarati.
Is Jihad here?
Yes.
They're out of order.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Sabrina Anguiano. Sahar Ayubazi. Ayubzai. Excuse me.
Did I do it right? Congratulations.
Jacob Bengal.
Congratulations.
Marissa Becerra.
Congratulations.
Aspen Bowling.
Congratulations.
Paige Brady. Jacinta Brown. Galejo Calso. Carissa Castro.
Congratulations.
Camila Kudacek, President of CSF. Jason Irachu, Treasurer of CSF.
Heidi Flores.
Heidi Flores. Natalie Greenwood. Paulina Gonzalez. Jonas Gergen. Scout Gutierrez.
Congratulations.
Vicky Del Gutierrez. Crystal Hernandez. Kaniza Hernandez. Lily Hoffman. Gabriela Huerta. Carolyn Ith. Paris Kelly. Laura Lomelli. Lauren Lowe. Ava Machado. Shannon Mendoza. Haley Moore. Leslie Morales. Olivia Pacheco. Jonathan Padilla. Andrea Posey. Olivia Reynoso. Sierra Rocha. Sophia Rodriguez. Cody Specht. Prisha Vala. Alondra Ventura Martinez. Jocelyn Vieira. And Areli Villa Gutierrez. I would now like to introduce Los Banos Unified Superintendent, Dr. Mark Marshall, and Board Member Anthony Pereira.
Okay, you ready? All right. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of California and the governing board of the Los Banos Unified School District, I certify that the students receiving a diploma have met both local and state graduation requirements. I hereby confer upon each of you the diploma for which you've qualified with all rights, privileges, responsibilities attached thereto. It is a pleasure to present the Los Banos High School graduating class of 2023. Now I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Pereira.
It is my pleasure to accept the graduating class of 2023 on behalf of the Los Banos Unified School District Board of Trustees. Congratulations to all the graduates. We are very proud of your accomplishments.
It's about you guys, okay? Here we go. First row.
Yeah, we're gonna be calling names. Yes. And stop here. Wait, we're situated.
Hold on.
They're a little loud.
Jacinta Brown.
Carolyn Denise Ith.
Middle name?
Carissa Jade Castro.
Gabriela Flora Huerta.
Kiana Michelle Bettiano Severino.
Lily Rose Hoffman.
Kaniza Aishwara Hernandez Calderon.
Crystal Daniela Hernandez Soberanes.
Olivia Marie Pacheco.
Scout Emma Rose Gutierrez.
Sahar Ayub Zai.
Vickydale Samantha Gutierrez.
Prisha Digvijay Vala.
Jonas Alihan Gergen.
Joanna Martinez.
Paulina Gonzalez.
Ashley Valerie Moreno.
Natalie Mildred Greenwood.
Ariel Lucatero.
Heidi Flores Amaya.
Carl Joseph Lim.
Jason Maddox Arachu.
Jacob Flores Zepeda.
Camila Florencia Grudacek.
Christina Montserrat Chavez Rodriguez.
Glagel Solayo Calso.
Melanie Garcia Hueto.
Paige Jean
Brady.
Lance Aiden Cush.
Aspen Lee Bowling.
Faith Dakota Esparza.
Marissa Monique Besara Baron.
Guadalupe Ureli Gomez Lopez.
Jacob Richard Francis Bengal.
JC Juan Clemente Contreras Gonzalez.
Sabrina Madison Aguiano.
Daniela Reyes.
Jihad Abdul Ragib Albarati.
Maya Guadalupe Zamora.
Areli Villa Gutierrez.
Sage Michael Araya.
Jocelyn Meredith Vieira.
Emma Britzy Santillan.
Alondra Ventura Martinez.
Michaela Amelia Duran.
Cody Scott Speck.
Haven Elizabeth Baez.
Sophia Isabella Rodriguez.
Diana Ortiz.
Sierra Danielle Rocha.
McKenna Lynn Silvera.
Olivia Reynoso.
Joshua Stephen Chedester.
Andrea Ann Posey.
Aiden Douglas Barcelos.
Jonathan Jacobo Padilla Arriaga.
Ignacio Morales Jr.
Leslie Isel Morales.
Dustin Michael McAdam.
Haley Zeta Moore.
Matthew Allen Spina.
Shannon Jean Mendoza.
Alexis Rodriguez.
Ava Isabella Machado.
Alejandro Andino.
Lauren Lowe.
Carlos Alan Arellanas Pereira.
Laura Lomeli Perez.
Armando Eric Casares.
Paris Joyce Kelly.
Victor Joel Lopez III.
Jose Romo Alejandro Rodriguez. George Antonio Martinez Jimenez.
Javier Vicente Bautista Salazar. Mario Alberto Martinez Gonzalez. Haley Ann Elgoriaga.
Evelyn Ross Baker.
Holly Taylor Alberti.
Emma Renee Baker.
Sarah Carter.
Yvonne Elizabeth Contreras Oliveras.
Ella Marie Casha.
Edith Renee Cheek.
Santino Ramirez.
Itzela Alvarado Ruiz.
Janessa Alani Briones.
Benny Batista.
Arissa Marie Artiega.
Antonio Alexandre Arenas Ramirez.
Caitlin Aaliyah Jasmine Cravallo.
Axel Maximo Vargas Montiel.
Sebastian Guerrero Espinoza.
Leslie Huerta.
Madison Marie Boyer.
Valeria Eileen Chavez.
Lacey Jessica Castro.
Derry Ann Giles.
Leslie Brianna Castro.
Bradley Rowland.
Jocelyn Fierro.
Hector Manuel Perez.
Angelina Grace Valencia.
Julia Bellis.
Alexandria Catalina Perez.
Aiden Michael Souza.
Isaiah Castillo.
Amanda Paola Gobea Salvatierre.
Mark Anthony Carrero III.
Quentin Michael Castillo.
Manuel Ramos Montez.
Jamon Reginald Cannon.
Alan David Mejia.
Joe M. Betancourt.
Sarah Emilio Azevedo.
Emily Lynn Jones.
Natalia Viana Trinidad.
Nathan Anthony Searle.
Hayden Scott Pepper.
Jade Mila Sneed.
Josiah Ezekiel Ojeda.
Shia Brooke Hackett.
Brizeda Cornejo Martinez.
Tiana Diamond Rose Aguilera.
Bailey Christine Silva.
Jasmine Andrade Chavez.
Johan Albert Calvario.
Amy Gabriela Roman Flores.
Jerry Bustamante Morales.
Simon Shibu.
Gabriel Omar Castañeda.
Leslie Caballero.
Juan Luis Corona.
Diego Delo Michael.
Cassandra Chavarria.
Giselle Marie Carrion Cigaroa.
Diego Aguirre Jr.
Emma Bailey Rose Newcomb.
Christian Cordova Neri.
Ashley Rose Wilhite.
Maximus Eric Cardona.
Wesley Allen Allison.
Jonathan Alejandre Cortez.
Angel Isaiah Bringus.
Alexander Ray Santana.
Jacqueline Casarubias Mendoza.
Derek John Mancebo.
Dario Olivas.
Angel Gabriel Ramirez.
Nathan Lawrence Martinez.
Alexis Daniel Sevilla Delgado.
Emmanuel Jesus Altamirano.
Christian Gabriel Soto.
Joshua Alberto Baltazar Minjares.
Isaí Nieves Enriquez.
Alexis Calderon.
Angel Bobby Grijalva.
Natalie Santino Aceves.
Christian James Tova.
Brianna Scarlett Cortez Gonzalez.
Daniel Henry Cranfill.
Christian Delson Cortez.
Cody Maverick Reese.
Gabriela Janae Garcia.
Eric Mirales.
Alessandra Sanchez.
Joshua Jordan Madrigal.
Justina Lynn Regalado.
Ruben Joshua Limon.
Azalea Lauren Gonzalez.
Trey Lance Rotering.
Isel Bianca Chavez.
Dominic Xavier Aguilar.
Alejandro Bernardino Soto.
Heather May Diedrich.
Romeo Antonio Garcia.
Tessa Anastasia Alfonso.
Israel Danielle Flores Delgado.
Mariah Ray Castillo.
Angel Francisco Hijard.
David Armendariz Jr.
Mauricio Guerrero Chan.
Eduardo Castro.
Jacob Malachi Magana.
Marcel Isaiah Cummings.
Raymond Alexander Fernandez.
Jameson Irving Braniff.
George Garcia.
Joey Rubio.
Whitney Rangel. It's like five. Five.
Jennifer Ortiz.
Eric Lazo Martinez.
Joel Aguilar.
Nancy Villalobos.
Brianna Lizeth Valencia.
Angelica Esmeralda Gonzalez.
Leonel Borjorquez Lugo.
Ariana Gutierrez Cortez.
Kevin Ferriz Portales Acosta.
Angel Isaac Resendez.
Lisbeth Ramos.
Omar Lopez Ascension.
Jocelyn Vargas Garcia.
Irene Nalita Lopez.
Marcela Echevarria.
Alyssa Brienne Martin.
Jose Alfredo Perez.
Alicia Brienne Delgado Lopez.
Guido Brian Garcia.
Genesis Mia Hernandez.
Hans Dorland Fernandez Garcia.
Jose Gonzalez Perez Rocha.
Andrina Natalie Chavarria.
Melvin Yahir Gamboa.
Oliverio Florencio Nolasco.
Benito Heredia Romero.
Veronica Villa Pudua.
Giovanni Raul Cruz Rosales.
Julian Winston Honeywell.
Carlos Jimenez Jr.
Davis Patrick Avilar, excuse me.
Nathaniel Isaiah Gomez.
Maddox Joseph Carter.
Adrian Alberto Rosales Vargas.
Enrique Vidales.
Eliseo Alejandro Bedola Tamayo.
Anthony Blencarte.
Luis Alexander Morales Perez.
Martin Jesus Moran.
Haley May Joanne Oleg.
Ashton Tyler Familette.
Laura Sophia Gina Dupish.
Adam Nathaniel Espino.
Kiara Savannah Daniels.
Gustavo Guzman Ulloa.
Lillian Kanemoto.
Tomas Esteban Gutierrez Aguilar.
Amelia Perez.
Jocelyn Guadalupe Gonzalez.
Leah Elizabeth Cruz Arambula.
Rocio Sanchez Ochoa.
Alexis Jesus Rodriguez.
Guadalupe Magaña Munoz.
Raymond Justin Walker.
Ariana Fernandez Ortega.
Cesar Gonzalez Cornejo.
Angela Miranda Gutierrez.
Anne-Marie May Sarkazian.
Zion Pimentel Garcia.
Lainey Marie Rocha.
Cannon Troy Torres.
Johnny Julian Serrano.
Fabian Gallardo.
Isaiah Daniel Medina.
Mario Gabriel Enriquez.
Salvador Garcia Luna.
Bug Tui.
Nicole Denise Lippert.
Dayanara Guerrero.
Matthew Ruben Para.
Eddie Alberto Arce.
Perseus Paz.
Kimberly Ruby Rodriguez Alcala.
Siklali Yohaira Ornalas de Reza. Isaac Vargas.
Nathan James Andrade.
Antonio Pasillas Lopez.
Mia Flores.
John Michael Nixon.
Savannah Nicole Vallejo.
Israel Robert Regalado.
Mariana Sanchez Barragan.
Isaiah Eric Regalado.
Kevin Fernandez Reyes.
Manuel Lopez Garcia.
Juan Carlos Fernandez Reyes.
Aiden Christopher Ritter.
Jose Miguel Heredia.
Jacob Eli Reyna.
Israel Del Rio.
Cody Ryan Reyna.
Isaiah Daniel Roman.
Joel Renteria Magallanes.
Christian Eduardo Mata Acosta.
Jesus Sebastian Tarin Harris.
Osvaldo Bermudez Murillo.
Josue Valdez Vargas.
Ledeni Natania Mora.
Daniel Alvarado.
Adaya Franco Rodriguez.
Jose Ramon Quezada Alvarado.
Andrea del Carmen Munoz Guzman.
Armani Molina.
Yasmin Rivera Hernandez.
Angel Gabriel Rosales Lopez.
Yadiria Valdez.
Zeglalik Sarai Plesancia Melgoza.
Isabella Castro.
Maria Fernanda Gonzalez Gutierrez.
Clarissa Escobedo.
Isabella Delilah Aguirre.
Vanessa Rodriguez Castillo.
Elias India Jr.
Ruby Mary Jane Torres Curiel.
Mario Medina.
Fatima Ann Macanini Harris.
Kai Calderon Mays.
Shadon Lachey Kowastika.
Kason Amari Welsh.
Francisco Gael Velasco Lepe.
Adrian Jake Mendoza.
Brenda Christine Ann Looney.
Michael Drew Souza.
Rihanna Nicole Science.
Tyler Robert Spatafor.
Marilyn Antoinette Perez.
Julian Mejia.
Gloria Esperanza Aguirre Venegas.
Emmanuel Nunez Rodriguez.
Alexis Goani Patino Jimenez.
Brian Pantoja Farias.
Dominic Malfabon Morales.
Joshua Aran Reyes Garcia.
Adan Arturo Lopez Serrano.
Eric Martinez.
Emily Grace Vera.
Martin Adam Reyes Montoya.
Alex Eduardo Ventura Arellano.
Christopher Lopez Ibarra.
Isha Vipul Solanki.
Raimundo Lopez.
Brisa Marbelli Jacobo Martinez.
Anthony Guy Mata Jr.
Solomon Shelton Starks.
Oscar Lawrence Maldonado.
Isaiah Anthony Morales.
Serenity Naurit Gupar Macias.
Vincent Thomas Ibarra. Jose Alejandro Vargas.
Peter Alejandro Rosales.
Jonathan Salvador Tello.
Jade Esmeralda Sarabia Bernal.
Alejandro Velasco Trenado.
Samantha Felicity Lopez.
Bruno Patino.
Jersey J. Lee Grissom.
Nathan Parramo Bejar.
Marissa Lene Leon.
Jasmine Magadan Guardado.
Ashley Nicole Pafford.
Alexa Michelle Rodales Rodales.
Richard Ortiz Flores.
Ashley Miranda Sandoval Avelar.
Miriam Eileen Para.
Blessy Pius.
Delilah Trejo.
Nadalyn Cruz Santiago.
Ashley Karime Pineda.
Brenda Esperanza Landeros Fajardo.
Adriana Sosa Sandoval.
Brittany Vanessa Romo.
Ariana Ariel Zarate.
Leslie Lucas Chavez.
Genesis Vargas Savala.
Ashley Lucas Chavez.
Ryan Michael Soursby.
Catalina Grace Magana.
Michael Arredondo Parez.
ASB President Jacinta Brown.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jacinta Brown, and I have served as your ASB president from the 2022 to 2023 school year. It has been a true honor to be your ASB president, as well as being class president the last 3 years, varsity cheer captain all 4 years, your homecoming queen, and the Los Banos Unified School District student representative consecutively for the last 2 years. Thank you. I also reignited the Black Student Union in 2020 and have served as president ever since, as well as partaking in various other clubs on campus. What can I say? I'm proud to be a Tiger. I've grown and learned a lot here. I've made several memories during these last 4 years, though I'm sure most of us have many similar experiences, like hiding from Mrs. McGraw on a daily basis and staying far away from Lupe's office, especially on Mondays. Not to mention getting the daily eye roll from J-Bar. But honestly, now that I say it out loud, maybe the eye roll was just towards me. Even with the eye rolls, I want to thank you, J-Bar. Thank you for all of the amazing advice and everlasting impact you have made on my leadership and my character. Not to mention always writing me a last-minute letter of recommendation. I'd also like to thank Mrs. Caruth and Mrs. Rojas. I don't think I would be nearly as efficient in my education if I had never received the influence of these two brilliant women. Thank you very much. I also want to thank most LBHS staff and admin, with a special shout out to Mrs. Gutierrez and Mr. Waltman. This year wouldn't have been the same without either of you. Thank you. But most importantly, I want to thank my mom. Mom, I hope you understand how appreciative I am of every sacrifice you've ever made to help me succeed these last 18 years, let alone these last 4. You are my other half, my best friend, and my whole heart. There is no way this diploma, nor anything I have ever accomplished, would have been possible without the outpouring of love and support you continue to show me every day. I hope I've made you proud and that you know this is only the beginning. El te amo, mai. Mwah. Finally, to the class of 2023, we did it. I don't know how, but we did. We survived. We came, we saw, and we conquered. We've had a very different high school experience compared to most, but with every obstacle we have faced, we've done nothing but make the most of it to ensure that it is something we will never forget. To conclude my speech, I would like to leave you all with a bar from my man, Drake. It's not about who did it first, it's about who did it right. And we sure did do it right. Regardless of your plan, after we all exit this stadium tonight, I hope we all remain humble in terms of where our successes began. In other words, once a tiger, always a tiger. And with that, congratulations, class of 2023! Woohoo! Senior class officers, please join me up on the stage.
You will say this together.
Okay.
Boom.
All together, we're gonna say, fellow graduates, you may now move. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Fellow graduates, you may now move your tassels. Congratulations, class of 2023! We did it!